Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I'm getting ready to go to Granny Camp, which is my Alaska off-grid cabin, and this time my littlest grandchildren are coming up to Alaska and they're going to be spending time with their grandma, and I am so excited. So I went on a shopping excursion specifically for things for the little ones when they get here. First I bought some mosquito repellent to make sure that the bugs don't attack my little cuties. Their mom has packed the sunscreen that she wants to use with them. Next, I've been to the thrift store and I want to show you the fantastic things I bought to enjoy my time with them. I got a giant bag of Mega Blocks and it's full of the big size Legos. And the bag is just stuffed with them, and the whole bag was only $5. And my little ones love building things, so this is going to be a lot of fun to have at Alaska Granny's house. They both have become big fans of Disney, and I found a Mickey Mouse bath towel, and it has the little hand holding things on it. It's got a little hood. There's only one, so they're going to have to share or take turns. Grandma only has one. Next, I found a Mickey Mouse raincoat. Look at this. You've got to have a raincoat if you're going out in Alaska. It hasn't been raining this year for several weeks, but usually the day you go out without a raincoat is the day you're going to need one. And so buying an extra raincoat at a thrift store is a great idea to have for my grandkids. I bought another little jacket quite a while ago. This one I've had quite a while, and I don't know if it's going to fit anybody on this trip, but it's getting packed for Granny Camp. And then look at this. It looks like Aurora Borealis. Isn't this so cute? And it's extra warm. It's all fleece lined, and it has the double zippers on the inside. So it's probably more appropriate to winter time, but it was just so cute. I had to get it. It was just a few dollars. I don't remember this guy's name, but I think he's Paw Patrol, and a fuzzy fleece warm bathrobe is always nice. Look at this two-piece outfit I got. It's that buffalo check, and it is super soft, fleecy, and it still had the brand new price tags on it. It had never even been worn, so it hasn't lost any of its super soft fuzziness. So it's got two pieces, pants, and a pullover. It's going to keep somebody warm in Alaska. Here's another pair of Mickey Mouse pants, a couple more pairs of sweatpants, a couple little sleepers, a few new books, Deep in the Forest, and the Icky Bug Counting Board book. I bought two books for myself. The first one is NAFC, North American Fishing Club, 1992, Fishing Recipes. It's a cookbook that is arranged magnificently. It talks about some different safety and things, a few things on boating safety, and then recipes according to the species of fish that you catch. And they're listed alphabetically: bass, bluefish, bluegill, carp, catfish, cod, on and on. And then each one, if you say, oh, I caught a flounder, a haddock, you can open it up and find recipes specifically designed to make the most of that type of fish. One I'm interested in trying is salmon shore lunch. You take salmon fillets, butter, stewed tomatoes, onions, potatoes, salt, pepper, paprika, and then you can turn it into foil, cook it in the campfire. That sounds pretty good. I thought it would be a fun new cookbook with maybe some new interesting recipes to help me make the most of the fish that I catch. Next is the International Roadkill Cookbook. Now you might think it's a joke, but in Alaska, if animals get hit by a car and they get killed, we believe it's wanton waste if you don't make the most of it. And there are even charities that if a moose gets hit, that's so much meat that they call the charity and someone comes, picks up the moose and donates it to a needy family. Roadside Cuisine, it's going to be an interesting read. And before you turn your nose up at roadside cuisine, maybe you better think about what the hard times are that many people have been through many places in the world and what we might face going in the future. And maybe you'll want to think about how you could make the most of a bad situation as well. So those are my treasures that I found at the thrift store. I only spent about $40. I have warm coats, warm pajamas, and a few interesting books to read. So it's always fun to shop in a thrift store. You never know what you're going to find. I go up and down the aisles and I look things over and think, what could I use here that could help make my life better and more interesting? And a lot of times I'll go up and down the house, where's some tools and things, and look for things for prepping. But this trip was not so much prepping supplies as staying warm, keeping some entertainment, and maybe learning a few new recipes. So you just never know what you're going to find when you go thrifting. And if you have any experiences with roadside cuisine, leave that in the comments so that we can learn from each other. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.